Welcome back to Cheap and Beat with Tara. I'm Tara. Hi. Intro still needs some work. Okay, so today we're gonna do contour. This may be something that you know how to do. I'm gonna do it just because I got requested to do it, and we're here to learn. It is a learning experience. I'm using all affordable products, of course. That's what we're here for. So yeah, let's get into it. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows and a little bit of eyeliner, and then we're gonna come back because we're here for the face today, right? Okay, we're here for the face. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Are these eyelashes not astronomical? I mean, they're freaking huge. Like, these are the biggest eyelashes I have worn in a long time. But I wanted to do a little something extra because I'm doing contour and face today, and so I wanted to make my eyes pop. But if anybody's curious, I put all the descriptions in my captions, but these are like Amazon lashes. The liner is the Glamierre Neon Pigment in the color Bora Bora, which is like, it's really pretty blue. And I just mixed that with some Inglot liner because it finally came in the mail. It took me like 9 times to say that. Anyway, let's get into the face. First, we prime. I got a little two-step for y'all because, like I said in my previous video, I have dry skin, and like right now it's moisturized, it's cleansed, everything's good. But when I start putting on makeup, and I like to wear matte products, so I like to wear a good amount of powder because I like my makeup to last, I would get like dry patches. Nothing to do with the makeup, it's just my face. So first thing I do is I use the e.l.f. Prep and Hydrate Balm. I use that as like my second moisturizer because I already put on one when I woke up this morning and cleaned. That is a primer on its own, I believe, so you can just use that guy. Then I go in with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I love this stuff. Can you see it? I love it. It's just like a little putty, like a cream. This might be an antiquated principle. I don't see a lot of people color correcting anymore, and that's perfectly fine. I had to color correct. I like to use the Maybelline Master Camo color corrector. I don't know if they still sell this, but you can use any red color corrector that you like to cover dark spots. I don't do any other color just because I really just need to cancel out my dark spots. So if you have like bags under your eyes, use red. As you can see, I just blend that out with my finger. I am an entire slay, you're welcome. For face, we're gonna use my OG fave. If you have been following my makeup journey, you will know Maybelline Fit Me foundations are my jam. They're my jam. I'm obsessed. I have used this foundation, I don't know, like 8 years. Like, I love it so much. And I've always used the matte and poreless because I was a matte princess. I wanted to be matte all the time, like all the time. Now I'm enjoying a little nutrients look. Like, I like a little life back in my face. So I have been using the Dewy Smooth. Weirdly though, I'm 2 different colors. So in the matte, I'm 338 Spicy Brown. Because I'm spicy brown. But in the Dewy one, I am 355 Coconut. Is that upside down? There we go. Okay. 355 Coconut. My next move is controversial. I am going to powder my face, and then I'm gonna go over top of that with cream products. I know, I'm crazy as hell. I don't know who I got this hack from, and it's probably common sense, but a good course of action is to use the powder for the foundation you buy if they sell like powder and foundation, because it's the same formula, they'll just work better together. I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and this is the color 355 Coconut. This is just the matte and poreless This is just the matte and poreless powder. It took me like 9 times to say that. And I used the Dewy foundation, but it really doesn't make a difference. So I just like to put that on a big fluffy brush, and I like to pack it in lightly. And all I'm looking for is just to kind of dull that shine of the foundation a little bit. That's how I know I got some powder on that spot. And that's it. I'll keep it pushing. If I have not said already, and I will put this in my bio, I am not a makeup artist. I am not a cosmetologist. I do not have a license. I just do this because I love it. I've been watching makeup videos for a very long time, and like many years. And so I just like to use what I learn and pass it on. And I also really love to share the things that I know with people. which I've been doing for years. So here we are. Okay. I have crazy deep smile lines. So I use the e.l.f. under eye powder, and I put that on a like fluffy makeup brush, and then I just pack it into my smile lines regular. I just hold my mouth regularly first. Then okay, now I'm going into highlight, and I'm using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in a satin finish, and this is the color Medium Beige. I'm just gonna use a Morphe spongy, like the little makeup blender sponge with the flat sides. I think they're like $7. Or I usually use a Real Technique sponge, but they're dirty. They're gonna get washed today. Okay. Why I make a dumb face when I do them? I don't know, it works though. With your highlight, you just want to bring, I should have said this before I was blending. You want to bring attention to the high points of your face by making them a little bit lighter. And so you want to use a concealer that is 1 to 2, sometimes I go 3 to 4 steps lighter than my foundation. I know I'm excessive. But you also bring it up when you bake. We'll get to that in a minute. The most important parts are your cheekbones and like your forehead. I like to do this little part in my chin just because I find that brings my face in a little more, gives me a little more, because I don't hate it naturally at all. And in case you don't learn anything today, make sure you wet your sponge. Don't be going into this with a dry sponge ever in life. Make sure you wet your sponge. They tend to grow a little bit too when you wet them too, which is really cool. I didn't go extreme today. I do go extreme sometimes, like, oh, lift, honey. But today I just kept it really regular. So, you're welcome. Now we're gonna bake, but today we're gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me. This is like a Maybelline Fit Me video. We're gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder. This is the color Medium Deep. Oh, honey, she is yellow. I use this as a baking powder because it just works as a baking powder for me. I like to take it on this brush, and I just like to pat it in and along everywhere that we use the concealer. Medium Deep. Child, they said that was medium deep. Where? So I got my powder on. I'm baking it a little tiny bit, but it's not a whole lot of excess powder. Then I like to go in with that same brush I used to put on my face powder, as we can see. And I just like to brush the excess off and kind of blur the severe lines of demarcation. There we go, boo. Okay, this is something I have not done in a long time. I'm kind of excited. We are going to do a cream contour, and then we're going to bronze over it. I have not done that so long. Lately, I've just been bronzing, but y'all wanted a contour video, we're going to do a contour. So we're going to the OG of OGs, the LA Girl Pro Conceal. Oh, y'all remember this when this was like crazy big? It's still a really good concealer. I'm not sleeping on it. Probably the best bang for your buck. It's like $5 usually anywhere, from a beauty supply store. You can get it online, you can get it on Amazon, anywhere. This is the color Dark Cocoa. And you just want to put that in the hollows of your cheeks, right where you want to create. We're literally creating our contour by putting that in the hollows of our cheeks. I am going to kind of carve out my nose just a tiny bit. I've not done this in so long, I'm kind of like hype about it. So we're gonna go back in with that same sponge. I always put on concealer with one side so I can flip it over and use the other side for something else. It is a sponge, so to do your nose, you just squeeze it. All right, guys, now we're cooking with gas. So here's a little trick. To make it pop even more, we're gonna go in with that same pointy brush, that same powder we used to set, so our banana powder. And we're gonna go right below our dark cream contour. And we're gonna bake that line right beneath it. I just realized how ashy my hands were this whole time. I hope you did not see that. If you did, don't tell me. All right, guys, so that is how we contour. I'm going to finish the rest of the face and wipe off this bake, and then I will be right back. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot the bronze. Guys, so I just put on a little blush and a little highlighter, just a little bit. So we're gonna bronze real quick. Well, right now I am using the ColourPop. This is just their little magnetic case. But this is a loose blush pigment in the color Currently. That's what I use to bronze. I'm still baking under here, so I'm gonna go over that and around that with a big fluffy brush. So you just want to take that everywhere you did the darker contour. Alrighty, so we are going to wipe off that bake that we had underneath our cheekbone. Okay, I'm gonna put on some lipstick and we'll be right back. We back. So I just put on a little bit of e.l.f. liquid matte lipstick in the color Vampy Violet. This is what it looks like. Very cute. Dries down very matte. My bottom lip is being rude today. I don't know what's happening, so we just won't overlook that. Last thing to do is to set, and I'm using the Milani Make It Dewy. If you don't have you a dollar store, like little fan, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your time? Okay, that completes the look. How do we feel? Do we feel like we learned how to contour today? Do we feel learned? I hope so. So I'm gonna try to upload every Thursday. I've decided. You're welcome. Next Thursday will be something funky fresh. Make sure you follow me on, I was gonna say that first. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Both of them are Cheap and Beat. Thanks for coming. Tell your friends, tell your family, share it with your community. I would appreciate it. She trying to come up. She a little girl from Bora Bora trying to come up. Make sure you keep your eyes on my page because I share what I'm gonna post and then I post it surprise. So yeah, all my products will be listed down below. Love you guys. Bye.